Guys, and welcome back to the final ever stream of MLB 20.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker.
I'm here with Brian.
There, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
And we just watched, and probably the most awesome stream that MLB could put out.
And he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
They talked about Diamond Dynasty,
this pitcher tries to go
and
a little
oh
bit
my
further
Lord,
outside the zone.
They went all out.
Balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Here comes another 0-2. Now a swing and a miss on the slider as the leadoff man is set down on strikes to open up the ball game. Digging in, Fernando Tatis Jr. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And our game time temperature this evening, a nice 74 degrees. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Roll, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem I think at times hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Got 1 down now. 1 down.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
He's just mad because he ain't got
1 and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Donaldson at third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Miami down.
Yep. I want that, Alfonso.
Let's play ball.
Digging in, Dominic Smith. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. In there at the knees, strike 1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Smith is one of those prototypical left-handed bats that really excels against right-handed pitching. Sees the ball well coming from that side. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate.
Meanwhile, now this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
A ball and a strike. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch that can't do much.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So no runs here on a base. Now in the box, Julio Tehran.
The pitcher, Julio.
First pitch of the at-bat. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory.
Right,
you have to let it go.
right here.
They can get it going back in the right direction today.
Simeon is off at first with 2 away. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and now batting, Nick Schufo.
Leading off for the Marlins.
First offering on its way.
Number 58.
Hey! 0-1.
The windup and the 0-1. Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. Definitely well hit, but the leadoff man's retired to start the third.
Batting 9.
Digging in now, Sixto Sanchez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Yep. Yeah, I am.
Behind 0-2 now.
Do when he said just I thought he said. Do when he said just I thought he said, oh shit, they
And
got Barry
another
Bonds.
foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes to the Marlins pitcher.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Yep.
At the plate now, Brian Reynolds.
Number 10.
As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Field plays at 1 here.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning.
1, 2, 3 go the Marlins.
We're just about set to go here as the Braves come to bat in the 3rd inning, and this is an offense that's
ready for another chance. Fernando Tatis Jr. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Behind 0-2 now. Hit the other way out toward right field. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the 4th. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate.
That's gonna be hard to hit.
Lifted in the air to center field.
I got it.
Kemp is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So 2 are gone now in the Miami 4th, and that'll bring up the left-handed bat of Dominic Smith. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. New inning set to get underway, and stepping in the long ball threat, Kevin Biggio. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1.
Hey, nobody out now.
And he fouls this one off. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2.
Hey, strike this guy out. Let's go.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Now here's the pitch. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Which is fun.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. One out, nobody on. Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now. Stepping into the box, Brett Beatty comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the mark. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Julio Tehran. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Throw into second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so when he got the changeup, he was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Miguel Cabrera.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Braun. He's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Hit to third. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And that'll bring up Nick Schufo. Will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later innings.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul.
Nobody out now.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League, currently 3rd best. 0-1 the count. Tehran into his motion. Here it is. Lifted in the air to center. Kemp is right there.
Me, I got it.
And there's the second out of the inning. Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Brian Reynolds. No hits to this point. Fastball in there for a called strike.
0-1.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
You got it.
Swing, and he pops him up. Simeon is there to make the catch, and the side is... Trying to pick things up where he left off. Julio Tehran getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down. 6 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. All set for the start of the inning, and up steps the big bat of Fernando Tatis Jr.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
2-0 now. Here's the pitch. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
to 2-2 now.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Braun arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
The center fielder,
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ian Happ's at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. Lifted the other way to left center.
Ball, ball, ball.
Kemp calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. So coming to the plate, Dominic Smith. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
Smith.
Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Offensive game plan needs to change right
First
here.
time
they need
ever.
to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
I got the count.
Swings through it for strike number 2. 1-2 to Dominic Smith.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Kemp has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Kevin Biggio.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Oh, that's inside.
That's inside.
Hey, nobody away.
2-0. Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution.
Right,
Nice
somebody
hustle.
commented on your
Bottom
stream,
line,
I don't know
nice
who he
hustle.
is.
Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Hit in the air down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. The next 0-2. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Into the box, Brett Beatty, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2.
Hey, one away.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Roll it up on the ground. Let's go. Right here.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Now at the plate, Nick Schufel. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
Can't waste getting a leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 1 left for Miami. Stepping in for the Braves, Julio Tehran. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
The 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nobody out, runner on first. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better.
Your attention, please. In hitting for Miami, number 70, Jazz Chisholm.
Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball one. 258 the average to begin play. 8 home runs, 39 driven in. A ball and a strike.
Hey, he's been on point from the start of this game. Just pounding the zone with a high 90s fastball. It almost looks like he's gotten stronger as the game's gone on.
The 1-2. Fouled off.
Hey, no outs now.
Here's a good one. A free
right side. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Digging in once again, Brian Reynolds. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Brian.
And that's in there for strike one.
Here we go, guys.
Hey, in this day and age where everybody's watching the pitch count, that was pitch number 100 in the ninth inning, but he still looks awfully impressive on the mound.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. On the ground to third. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the ninth. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. A 9-0 shutout final in this ball game.
All right, two. There is a few problems I have.
Okay.
Number 1, Chipper Jones should not have been the card.
Okay, who should have been?
It should have been Hank Aaron.
I'm pretty sure that Hank Aaron's still gonna be a big card. He might be part of the home run series pack. Who knows? Okay. And your other problem?
There was supposed to be like multiple legends reveal. It was supposed to be one last big legend reveal or whatever.
Well, there's gonna be 150 plus legends in the game.
Alright, I'm bored. I'm gonna play some Soul Calibur while I wait. Anyone want to join?
But anyway, Brian, anything else? Also, if you are a Road to the Show, and you can now take your player to Diamond Dynasty as a two-way player.
Also, Brian, what was the point of that picture? The one that just shows, like, the voice chat? Oh.
Xander, can I get your final thoughts on MLB 20 before we send it off and we head into a new game at midnight?
Well, midnight for you, 11 o'clock for us.
Mm-hmm.
But, in my opinion, I'd say it was good. It definitely had its problems, like, for one, the cards being way too hard to get. For example, Chipper Jones that you were, like, basically groveling over, you couldn't get it.
No, I couldn't.
Unless you were really, really good at the game. And honestly, it was pretty dumb. Two. Pitching absolutely sucked in that game.
Brian, can I get your thoughts on 20?
Wait. Oh my god, hold on. This guy's actually a playable character? Oh, nothing really important. I'm just like, I didn't know this guy was a playable character.
Guys, are you saying that our stream is done? No, our stream is far from done. We ain't done by a long shot. But at launch, you're gonna see some Also, we're still gonna do that final home run derby for 20. 30 minutes before launch, we're gonna hop on and we're gonna stream.
Not as hard, but it's definitely still gonna be a pain. Yeah, because you still have to be, you know, decent at the game. Also, Brian, if you do not mind, do you want to play a quick match of Soul Calibur, or are you streaming?
Brown, I'll face you next.
Alright. Wait.
Guys, we'll see you back. We will see you back in a few hours. Have a good night.
Alright.